Now, the Tema Fishing Processing Company can open for operations after the first test of 624 workers came negative. That's according to head of disease surveillance at the Ghana Health Service, Dr. Franklin Esiedu-Bekwem. He also said the service has begun aggressive contact tracing for 7 workers who tested positive in the company after an initial 695 workers came in contact with a COVID-19 patient, forcing the factory to shut down. This came up at the last COVID-19 news briefing a while ago.
And then to get a broader view of what is happening in the factory, that has a population of 1,300. They tested everybody in the factory. So what came out was that initially it was 533, but finally it was 693 that tested positive, 695 that tested positive in the facility. So the rest were negative. So what was our approach to handling this? And the idea was immediately the factory was closed down. And then it was assessed to look at the gaps that exist in such a facility. And one thing which was very obvious that for such a facility, you could see that the employees were much more than the space. That was one obvious thing. The other thing was that the social or physical distancing was a challenge. Then they also have issue about, they have a canteen, and you can see that social distancing is not also being practiced in the canteen. So they have a table that 6 people sit on. So it tells you that there's so much closeness. They also have a bus that carries them around, and social distancing is also not practiced in that bus. Then they have what they call a turnstile. It's like before you enter the factory, you have to go through it. So it's an entity that can actually transmit infection among a group. So they also have a login system whereby you have to put your finger on. So those are all predisposing factors that can make you get the infection. So going forward, the idea is how do we look at the situation in the factory, and then how do we manage the cases and the contacts? So let me say that as I speak today, for the 695 positive cases, the result that has come is that 624 are negative and only 7 are positive. So it tells you that 95% of the people who were positive are now negative. So now we are trying to move the 7 to our isolation center in Pentecost facility. But let me say that these are all asymptomatic persons.
Now, the Obuasi municipality remains the hot spot for the Ashanti region. Ghana Health Service has also begun mass testing for high-risk groups such as drivers, traders, etc. Now, we'll bring you that soundbite a bit later. As of today, a total of 5,918 cases have been recorded in the country, with 1,754 recoveries and 31 deaths. Director General of the Ghana Health Service, Dr. Patrick Abuaje, tells us more. Apologies for that slight technical hiccup. We'll take a few messages. When we come back, 3 teacher unions resist plans by GES to reopen schools.